Even present on this occasion. Good evening to you all. I'm his eldest daughter, my name is Shruti. I serve as a software engineer in HP, Hewlett Packard. Coming to today's function, I'm sure for my dad, I refer him as Appaji. It's going to be a very emotional evening for him because he always referred Bankas to be his first wife, and we all came as the next half of his life. So even when we addressed, with my cousins, whenever they addressed him, it was always, he was referred as Bankin Kaka, Bankin Mama, Bankin Dadappa, and even my daughter calls him as Bankaja. So that is the importance that he had, bank, his profession, into his personal life. So, I mean, he balanced it so well that even I'm being a working woman, I tend to learn from him every day for any other occasion. That I try to interact with him and learn from the way he balances and gives importance, and he grew as well. So you can, if you see his journey, he joined the bank as a clerk, and now he stands as he served as a branch manager in 2 branches, and now he's retiring with a respected post. So that is a great journey, and I'm sure it's not easy to grow with no remarks at all. Especially we hear a lot of news about the banks and stress and a lot of economic changes that are going through the banking sector. So especially, I think this is the first occasion that I'm talking about my dad, because the other day I went to my daughter's school. That is a Father's Day celebration around that is happening. And I see the small kids decorating the walls with a picture and the note to the dad and all those things, and they were singing the songs about their dad. Yeah, I was just screaming about it. I never had a chance, such a good chance, where I can tell what I'm feeling about it. And then when the retirement function came around, and he said, okay, you will get an opportunity to speak as well. Then when I try to think, okay, what will I speak? There are a lot of things where I can keep on telling about him, but when it comes to actually when you have to put it in the words, it's very difficult. Because you be your dad, you see him, you grow seeing him, but when you have to put those things in a word, it's the most difficult presentation, or it's going to be the most difficult speech that I delivered till date. So overall, when I see him as a person, he was always there for his siblings whenever they wanted a support, whether it is financially or emotionally. And he's a wonderful and a cooperative, caring husband, where my mom never felt the absence of her parents when she was with him. So he supported her in every stages of her life, and even though even she managed the home so well that we never felt, okay, he's busy at office. So she always covered up for him, and he covered up for her whenever she was not around. It's a very difficult thing to achieve that balance. And again, when it comes to a father, I thank him for whatever I am today. It's like everyone will have that one person who will impact your character so much that whenever you work or whenever you talk, whenever you take some decisions around your life, they will have some impact on your life. So that being my Appaji, it's always like, it's like whenever I thought, okay, I have to speak about my dad. Okay, what are he thought to me? So let me speak about that. But I see, okay, he never thought anything directly to me. It was always that he used to do things. We used to see that, okay, he's doing that, okay, that is the right thing, and then we used to follow. He never commanded us, okay, you are going to be my daughter and you have to follow my orders. So this is the right thing for you, I'll choose it. No. What I have to study, it's I choose. What I have to be, it's I choose. Where I want to be, it's again my decision. Whom I want to marry, it's again my decision. So it's all like, he gave us so much of freedom and always be there for the support whenever we failed in certain decisions. It's like he's going to be there. So we are sure, okay, whenever I'm feeling down, he will sense it and he'll make sure that he's going to be there for whatever decisions. So it be it me or my siblings, we always experience that freedom and the support from him. So, but there's a lot of things like maybe I did not realize those things that I was learning by being with him. But when I married and went into a different house, and even I'm working now, I feel a lot of points that he used to imbibe in himself and follow have a huge impact on our lives today. So the first and foremost thing which I learned from him is you should never chase for money. When you put your effort for 100%, money, fame, and the power comes to you by itself. So whenever, immediately after completing BE, I started into my career in one of the biggest MNC company. So I was like, okay, I started earning money, so I'll be rich now, so I have to be. No, that is the dream during those days. So whenever I used to struggle for, no, I have to get the performance rating one, I have to be the best in the team. So whenever I chased that, I used to fail. And then, no, though I used to teach first 1 or 2 years, those were the first hiccups that I experienced. It's not easy to reach tops. So there are a lot of things that you have to put in. It's not only the work, there are a lot of other things associated with the work that you have to learn. So I used to always remember his words. So you should never chase for money. It comes to you whenever you deserve. Give your 100% of it, and it comes to you by automatically. The things fall into the place, and you will reach there where you deserve to be. So then, okay, let me try that. And initially, I never used to believe, okay, he's just saying that, no, we used to say the elders will advise, it's the same advice. But when I started really implementing it, from I'm having total 7 years of experience, last from 4 years, I'm the best performer, and I got whatever I dreamed for before even I planned to reach that. So that is a wonderful lesson that I learned from him, and I'm going to implement it, and I'm going to even teach my kids for that. And there's one more important thing that I learned from him is the way he balanced the work life. When I was growing up, it was him who used to wake us up, me and my sister, because my brother was a small kid and my mom was busy with him. It was he who used to bath us, feed us, make us ready to the school and drop. And then he used to end his response and start his bank work. Again picking up, it was again he, then feeding. We still remember, it's not that my mom didn't do it, but yeah, we see that in spite of doing the other half of the responsibility, he was always there when the family needed. But yeah, later on, when he reached the positions of a manager, we did understand that his responsibilities grew and he couldn't give much time. But yeah, whenever it was needed, he was always there for us. So we thank God for the wonderful parents that He has blessed us with, who are ready to be there for us whenever we need and always be there. And they have understood the importance of the time and the attention that they have provided. And it's because of their attention, love and support that we all are growing well. And with their support, we are going to grow big. One more aspect, so you all say he never got angry, but the only one point he got angry at home is whenever we wasted food on the plate. Whenever he sees a food on the plate being wasted, we are sure we're going to get scoldings from him. So it's kind of just wonder what big deal. It's going to be okay, it's a little food waste, so kya hoga? But I never understood like why he's gonna. I used to hate for that. I used to hate him for that. And why is he scolding? It's just a little bit of rice or a piece of chapati that we're wasting. Big deal. But yeah, now I know the value of the things that it requires to get the food on the plate. Plus I cook, so I know how much of effort it goes into preparing the home cooked, love-filled, healthy food. And now even I get angry when I see that somebody has wasted the food that I have prepared for them. So that's a wonderful lesson again, which I thought, okay, it's going to annoy me, but now I have implemented that and I'm going to teach that to my kid as well. So even now we see that the Pradhan Mantri hosting Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao Yojana. And he throws upon the light on importance of educating the child, bringing the girl child into empowerment and all that thing. Whenever I was there, so I got education and all, and I took it for granted. I can see, but I still see a lot of kids, they are deprived of the education because they are born as a girl. But I have to thank, because not everyone gets an opportunity to study. Not everyone gets an opportunity to empower themselves with a knowledge or with a career or with the confidence that you get associated with a girl. So to my beloved parents, I thank that you choose and you allowed us, in spite we were girls, and you choose us to educate us, and you choose us the confidence us to stand and speak for ourselves, and you choose us to make the people we are today. So we are serving in different organizations, but still we learn from you every day and implement those values, and we look forward to succeed as you are today. So I take this opportunity to thank my parents, especially my dad, he was there always for us. Especially he gave more importance to me and my sister than when we see as a brother. Means he was more affectionate towards us than my brother. So mom is like brother's side and dad is like we us. So thanks for believing in us, trusting us, and thanks for everything that you have given to us till today. So since you're retiring now, we are happy that you're going to get 100% of your time. You can never say that, okay, you have a planned work now, so be ready. And since I'm speaking too much about daddy now, my mom will be angry. So I have done so many things to you and you're supporting at the end of the day to your Appaji. So I want to tell one point from her end. You never entered kitchen. You never helped her. It was always she. Whenever there was a guest, there was a function, everything was well managed, hosted and cooked, served. Everything was done by her. So now it's time that you learn to cut the vegetables, you learn to lead the dog and help her and give your time that you again start your life how you started 30 years ago, and give her your 100% attention to your health. Take care of yourself, fall in love again and spend beautiful memories. We are all waiting, even my kid, for your guidance, support and love for our future as well. Thanks everyone.